Bronies. Okay, Bronies. The name first is a combination of the words bro and pony.
Basically, an adult group of people that have found a lot of enjoyment in the show My Little Pony that was recently redone as a fourth generation cartoon.
The art style is really good. It's really bright. It's really vibrant. It's 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional depending on the scope of the camera. But it's very well done. It's very smooth.
And an interesting thing about the Brony fandom is there's a lot of people that do have emotional issues or other different issues. It's not all of them, of course. Some are well-rounded people, and in fact, they all are pretty well-rounded. But with any fandom, you also meet the people that that maybe they just have a hard time connecting with people. Maybe they have a hard time expressing themselves, or feeling wanted, connected, belonging. And Brony fandom was something that they found that helped start to perpetuate that.
It's one of the few shows that takes disability and treats it with respect. It's not a trope. It's not we're going to add a character in a wheelchair just because we can. It's treated with respect. You could put a token character in there and not care, but they make it a point to go, Derpy's eyesight is impaired. She'll hit signs and trees and such. But it's done in a way that you notice that she's aware of it, but doesn't try to play it off. It's, oops, I hit a wall. It's fine. It's part of her disability. And then with Fluttershy has grown as a character. She's much more. She's seen a lot of growth since season 1. But she's realistic in that social anxiety is not something you cure. It's something you learn to live with. And you can cope with it and come up with strategies to make it easier to deal with. But it's not something you just go, oh, I've done this thing in this one episode, I'm cured, I no longer have social anxiety. No, she has crippling social anxiety, and it makes her more real. She struggles with it in a realistic fashion. To a comedic level, of course, sometimes, but it's a cartoon. But she deals with it, and she's even acknowledges it on several occasions in later seasons, going, this is part of what I am. I'm aware that I have this issue, but I'm working towards making it easier for me to talk to people and stuff like that. It's something she deals with. And Pinkie Pie is the poster child for ADD in that show, but she's not always self-aware, so I don't know if she's the greatest representation for it. But you see it in her behavior, and you see her kind of like cope with the fallout of being in your face, super excited, overly passionate, and you see her deal with that on her own level. But I feel that disability in general is treated well, but if not, sometimes a little too comedically. But I've had an issue with all shows. But I think My Little Pony does a better job of dealing with it on a more respectful basis.